So, how is everyone? I hope you're all well. So, I know there's a little bit of mixed emotion at the minute surrounding Jody Sue Brown, as some of us who simply don't want to listen to anything about this woman anymore. And look, I completely get it. But the downside is, if we want to continue talking about the Summer Wells case to the fullest that we can, we have to mention it. Because look, a few days ago, Jodisue Brown made some accusations about Andy Bernard. And there's been mixed feedback from that. Some people say that she's just hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. And some people they're just flat out saying she's lying. You know, there's, like I say, there's mixed reviews. Now, I say that these messages here proves that Jodisue Brown not only was telling the truth, but she knew what was going on. Now, as you can see there, she is making accusations about what was going on at Ben Hill Road. And being quite specific with that. You know, the words contained within them are, you know, she's making a statement. And let's not forget that that's back then. This is months ago. This is not long after Summer vanished. And we're here over a year later with no real understanding of what happened. And so many ideas of what could have happened. Or is there? Is there really that many things that could have happened? Are we giving Candace, Grandis and Don too much, how can I say, too much credit? Are we considering that they could have done something in a short matter of time that made Summer vanish and was not found, still not found? Now, there's a lot of speculation around what Don meant when he said that Summer would not be found. I've made, you know, that speculation as well as to why he would have had the confidence to say that. But look, that's for another day. At the moment, what we're looking at is Jodisue Brown and the comments that she's made over Andy Bernard. And look, was she telling the truth? Was Andy Bernard supplying narcotics to those up at Ben Hill Road for the purpose of what she stated they were being used for? Now, I believe so. I believe that this is exactly what was happening. And I believe, like I say, that these messages prove it. But I have another question. Jodisue Brown clearly didn't like this family. Clearly didn't. For those of you who have seen the videos that were on other social media platforms, she didn't like them. She didn't like any of them. And this was the children as well. She made derogatory comments about the children and she wanted them gone. She didn't want them there. She made accusations again in these messages about them bringing people to their community that she's flat out accusing that could have potentially been the people who got Summer gone. And she makes a reference to the church in that as well. So who from the church was actually going to this house? What were these meetings? What was these gatherings all about? If we know that there was narcotics floating about for the purpose of what was supposedly the intention of using them. There's a lot going on here. And I think you have to go piece by piece. And we've said numerous times, it's about looking at each individual element of this case and exhausting it. And I think that one of the most important pieces of this entire case is what led up to Summer going missing in that 48-hour period. So not just the day itself, but when we saw that there was a gathering at the house and there was accusations being made that could have been the reason for Don being distraught. There was accusations made. Some of you know about them. Some of you, I don't know how much you know. But there was accusations made about what was going on at Ben Hill Road. Now, whether Don was distraught because he had been threatened that the authorities would got involved and he was worried about the implications that would have on his family. We know that it seems that Don wanted the boys removed from the property for their own safety. Now, was it a case of out of sight, out of mind? Was something done to cause a complete deflection of what was being concentrated on at the time? Was it, let's do this to take people's mind off that? We just don't know, and I don't know whether that would have been enough to stop people going to the authorities with what information they had. But look, I digress, and, you know, we can get like this. This is for a live, my digression. I should have a live of digression, and I will be doing a live on Thursday. But look, I digress again. Jody Sue Brown, I believe she was being honest. I believe that narcotics were being supplied, and I believe that something was happening around 110 Ben Hill Road surrounding what she made the accusation. So I think for the most part, those statements that Jody Sue Brown made were accurate. That's what I think. And unless she comes out and says otherwise and says that she was lying, because then I'd question, well, what was these messages all about then from nearly a year ago? Let me know what you think. Where are you with what she actually said? And I know this is hard because there's so much stuff that gets said, so many lies, so many things that just don't make sense. But looking at this, let's exhaust this. Were these accusations true? And if they are true, what bearing does that have on Summer vanishing? What could that potentially mean for the day, the 15th of June 2021? Let me know, and I'll catch you on the next one.